Okay, we should be live in just a moment, I believe. And we'll just wait for YouTube to catch up with me. Oh, there we go. Hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Before I start anything, let's get the mouse off screen. Maybe I should mention I think I'm starting to come down with a bit of a chest infection. There's been one going around, making the rounds here recently, so if my voice starts getting a bit hoarse, that's the reason why. But yeah, last time we went through, well, we got out of Kugane and into the Ruby Sea along with Alisae, Lyse and Gosetsu. Various things happened and Gosetsu's ended up now in, how would you say, under the supervision of the viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu. And in order to liberate him, we need the help of the Cofederacy, who aren't quite willing to help. Not while there's, the Empire has such a strong foothold in the area. So we're going to see about if we can't get their Kojin mercenaries to, break ties with the Empire. And to do that, we've gone to the Kojin of the Blue, who have agreed to help us if we can retrieve an artifact for them. An artifact apparently the people of this village here, Sui-no-Sato, know the whereabouts of, or at least can offer us a bit of guidance on where to find it. Now, something that I'm doing that is a debatably dumb decision is, let's just get, oh, whoops. Hide Lockwood. I've made the debatably dumb decision to, as I've got access to a PlayStation controller, I've been curious for a while to find out what this is like. The reason I was a little late was I was testing it out on a few enemies back in near Tamamizu, just how to control how this actually works. And I don't think this will last longer than this stream, but while I've got access to it, I might as well give it a try. So let's get into it. If this is Sui-no-Sato, then Shiosai, the overseer, should be around here somewhere. I dare say one of the locals will be able to point us in his direction. Though, now that I look around, I get the distinct impression we are not welcome here. Yeah, well, no one's come to greet us at any rate. This guy looks important. Hello, sir. You wouldn't happen to be, Mr. Shiosai, would you? So, this is our man? Leave this place and never return. We have no need of wide-eyed wanderers. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stare. My name is Lyse, and these are my friends, Sorin and Alisae. We're looking for the overseer of Sui-no-Sato, Shiosai. That's you, isn't it? The Kojin of the Blue sent you hither, did they? I am no overseer, nor would I ever claim to be one. I am High Priest of Shisui of the Violet Tides, Shiosai. So you are the man we're looking for. Great. We need your help. We're looking for this jewel called the Yasakani no... Stop. I will hear no more. We will suffer no outside troubles in our sanctuary, especially those of would-be treasure hunters. Chirp, chirp. What sound does an otter make? Quiet, Isabe, or there will be no dango for dinner. I can do naught to aid you. I say to you again, leave this place and never return. At the very least, sir, you might condescend to tell us of your village, and of why you are so loath to show us even the most basic courtesy. Sui-no-Sato is our sanctuary. Under the benevolent leadership of the Ruby Princess, Sovereign of Shisui, we Ryan enjoy humble yet fulfilling lives. But it was not always so. Long ago our forebears were driven from their ancestral lands. Beneath the waters they sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here they flourished. All that we are, our culture, our traditions, were born of the sea, as was I. Though we have engaged others in diplomacy, it has ever been with the utmost caution. Isolation and independence are essential to preserving our way of life. So it was when Doma fell 25 years past. The Ruby Princess, in her wisdom, decreed that we would take no part. As it was, so ever shall it be. Forever and ever apart. Forgive me, I understand now how highly you value your way of life, and how you will suffer none to endanger it. You may be assured that we have no desire to do so, and I would hope that we have given you no cause to assume otherwise. You have not, but this changes nothing. Regardless of your intentions, it is not my place to break with tradition. I must consider the wishes of all who call Sui-no-Sato home. For me to defy their will and permit outsiders to remain would be a gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Please, do not ask this of me. Thank you for your time, sir. Right, that was... we weren't warned about that problem. Alisae? And so it continues. Another village, another death ear. Clearly, Garabania is not the only place with walls. I'm starting to wonder if this was all a huge mistake. Gosetsu couldn't have known we would take this long. I only hope he's still alive. I think... yeah, I think I'm still... just take the materia for now. Excuse me. Oh. Meanwhile, in the Tavern of Versari. I think I'm still in Japanese audio, aren't I? Yep.
この汚い酒場でお前さんの相手をするのも飽きたんだけどね。
狂わきっての女狐が国を売って偉くなったものよ。
聞き飽きてるのよ、そういう負け惜しみは。
では、苗売りの意味ごと呼ぶか、それとも差し灰の家父と呼ぶか。こうして祖国を蹂躙し、お主の気は晴れたでござるか。
そこまで調べてあるのなら問うまでもないだろう。私の腹は底なしの沼。満足にはまだほど遠い。だからもっともっとひどくしてあげる。お前さんたちの鳴き声と哀れに地を這う集体でこの耳と目を慰めておくれよ。でもお前さんはずぶといからね。うちのデクノボーに殴らせてるより亡き主君様の首を持ってきた方が喜ぶかい？そう、ドマの殿君カイエン様。帝国に国を落とされ総督に操られる仮初めの将になってもお前さんにとっちゃ大事な主君様だったものね。25年前、せっかく命を見逃されたんだ。そのまま犬として飼われていればよかったものを、ここに来て反乱なんて企てた上、民を逃がして討ち死になんて。ねえ、あの日、お前さんはどんな気分だったの？主君を守れず自分だけ生き延びて。 まあ、主君と国を守れなかったのは初めてじゃないか。お前さん、25年前も帝国兵に負けて牢に繋がれたんだもんね。聞いた話じゃ、主君の元に戻るため帝国の兵役まで甘んじて受けたそうじゃないか。まるで修羅のごとき殺人剣だったって今でも伝説よ。
いずれも事実にござる。お主相手に今さら問答するようなことではござらん。
いやあね、そんなに睨まないでよ。あたし、生きるために手段を選ばない人って好きよ。そのよしみで交渉してやろうって言ってるんだ。帝国の女将の方々がね、ドマの王たり得る者の身柄をとっとと確保しろってうるさいのさ。つまりはカイエン様の息子、あんたと一緒に逃げてたはずのヒエン様のことをね。死体の場所でも構わないから白状しておくれよ。
さての、お主の飼い犬が殴ってくるものですっかり忘れてしまったでござる。
続けな。こんな仕事もうまくやれないんじゃ、今度は地の果てに左遷されるよ、デクノボ。
左遷はもう嫌だ。早くエオルゼアに戻ってあいつに仕返ししてやりたいの。
Right, let's... That's one thing that needs... Okay, and... Oh, no, apply. There we go. Okay, a little late, but better late than never. So... What now? Kojin won't help us unless we find Yasakai no Magatama, isn't it, right? We seem to have reached an impasse, and to make matters worse, every solution I can think of will only take more time. I don't suppose you have any ideas, do you, Sorin? Well... I mean... Sorban sent us here. He must have known what Shiosai was like, right? If he knew who to send us to. Maybe he forgot to tell us a password or something. Right. You're the ones who came from above, yes? If we could have a moment of your time. Mine apologies. I did not mean to startle you. My name is Ihanami, and this is my wife, Yunagi. We were wondering, have you heard any news from Doma? If so, we should like very much to hear it. May I ask why? If you must. Our daughter fought in the rebellion. We have heard naught from her since. It would be too much to hope that you know of her, but her name is Yugiri. Lady Yugiri? Her parents are down here? Right, Kami be praised, she lives. She lives. We're looking for her too, actually, but I'm sure she's alright. We had no idea she hailed from Sui-no-Sato. How did she come to serve Doma as a shinobi? It all began when she was a little girl. She and another child crept out of the village, having grown curious about the outside world. To Doma they went, where they met a young boy, a proud son of Yangsha. His tales of imperial oppression left a lasting impression on her. When she returned, she spoke passionately of the Doman's plight and urged us to take the boy in, but my wife and I would not hear of it. We thought the matter closed, but she never forgot his words. She became convinced that the Garleans would one day come for us, and it was in search of the strength to defend us that she left, years later, to learn the ways of the shinobi. When the Ruby Princess learned of this, she forbade Yugiri's return, lest she bring misfortune to us all. We protested the judgment, but there was naught we could do. And so our daughter, who wanted only to keep our people safe. Surely there's something we can do for these people, they who gave her aid and succor when no other would. I am but a humble stonemason, but if it is the Yasakani no Magatama you seek, I may yet be of some assistance to you. The jewel is known to possess an unusual property. To the naked eye it is as a jade, but when bathed with a particular light, it shimmers with a divine resplendence. I have mined similar materials before. To find them, one must use these lamps. They cast an invisible light under which the stones sparkle. In the deepest depths they are invaluable. Thank you, sir. There is a sunken ship to the east. Though the currents may have spirited away her cargo, you should begin your search there. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We will do just that. I hope that you can find what you seek. I only wish there was something more we could do to assist you. Know that you will be in my prayers. And when you next see our daughter, pray tell her not a day goes by that her parents and her brothers do not think of her. We will, ma'am. We will, I promise. Right then. Off we go. Oh. Is there another exit around this side that's a little closer? I think this one's a little closer. Right. Still feels weird to be able to breathe down here. Sunken ship. Somewhere around here. Oh, that looks like it might be it. Right, sharks. The sharks aren't going to be a problem, are they? I'm not sure any of the skills I have for combat are quite suited for fighting underwater, even if I can breathe here. If this wreck is the self-same vessel of which Sorban spoke, then if the gods are good, the Magatama is nearby. Ready your lamp and keep your eyes open, Sorin. We're going to need to take this slowly. Move too fast and we risk overlooking something. Right. Okay, so this is something I feel is maybe just due to my lack of knowledge. Alright, flash of light. Something maybe around here? Oh, there. I'm glad I... Okay, that's one thing. Definitely feels more convenient on mouse and keyboard, unless there's maybe another way that I'm just not familiar with. Alisae? I think I found it. I swear, looking for a needle in a haystack would be quicker. Gosetsu will have died of old age by the time we finish. You haven't found anything, have you, Sorin? How do I... Okay. Here's a problem for me. Oh, there you select. Okay, there you go. This is it. The Yasakani no Magatama, exactly as Sorban described. It would seem that our fortunes have finally changed for the better. So, we head back to Tamamizu now, don't we? Much as I would like to return and thank Yugiri's parents for their assistance, time is of the essence. I say we make for Tamamizu at once. Hold on to it for now, Sorin. Once we arrive, present it to the Elder, and then we can finally learn how to deal with the Red Kojin. Right, off we go. Actually, I feel I might be better off. Yeah, there's an Aphorite in Tamamizu. This might be a bit quicker than a swim. Oh, okay. Definitely feel a bit more comfortable on dry ground, even if I am still underneath the sea. Oh. Sir? You are returned, and with the Yasakani no Magatama, I trust. I do believe so, sir. Is this what you're looking for? Yes, there is no mistake. Well done, well done. So, about the Red Kojin, you said there was a way to make them retreat into their shells. Are you ready to tell us now? I did indeed, and yes, I am. For you see, divinity resides not only in material vessels, but in individuals. In laying claim to this most sacred of treasures, you have demonstrated an affinity with the divine. To treat with men and women such as you is to invite fortune into our homes. Gladly will we aid your cause. Right, that sounds good, doesn't it? All is ready, Sorban? Then give them what they require. Excuse me. This is a ceremonial knife of some sort? Before this blade, that which is sealed shall open, the treasure vault of the Kojin on the Isle of Zeki. It is there that our most prized relics, be they of the red or the blue, are kept safe. Fiercely do the red guard it, for its contents are more precious than their lives. Were the vault to be attacked, their response would by necessity be immediate. Kojin would be summoned from moms around to defend their treasures. And were we to sow enough chaos, the Reds in service to the Imperials would have no choice but to answer the call as well. Giving the Confederacy the sign they've been waiting for. Without the Kojin, the Imperials don't have nearly enough troops necessary to hold off the pirates. However, you must understand that the vault is holy ground, home to 1,000 kami. To intrude upon it without paying the proper respects is a sacrilege we cannot condone. So, if we were to pay the proper respects, it would be alright. Great. How do we do that again? The Yasakani no Magatama is one of 3 most coveted treasures of the Kojin. The other 2 lie within the vault. Were you to deliver the jewel unto the others, and thereby make them whole, the kami may forgive your trespass, and instead delight in your mischief-making. Right, so this was actually part of the plan anyway. So, if I understand you correctly, you want us to take the sacred jewel coveted by your red brothers and deliver it to their treasure vault? I'm using the PlayStation controller, that's the dumb choice. More or less, the Yasakani no Magatama belongs on the Isle of Zeki. So long as it finds its way there, we are satisfied. The Magatama has chosen you to bear it to its brothers. Had it not, you would never have found it, and we would not be having this conversation. I shall inform the Confederacy of your plans and bid them make ready to act when the time is right. Excuse me? The Isle of Zeki lies to the west of Sui-no-Sato. Look for a cave beneath the waters. May fortune favor you in this and all other endeavors. Right. So, that's progress, right? What's the next step, Alisae? Right then, I am not normally in the habit of sneaking into heavily guarded treasure vaults, but if this is the only way to convince the Confederacy to act, then so be it. We should be prepared for a fight. The bigger the better. The kind where you'll wish you had 7 of your most battle-hardened friends at your side. I have indeed on several occasions fought with 7 friends alongside. I don't know about you two, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Me too. Let's do this. Right. Off to the Isle of Zeki. Right. Not left to say then. You okay there, Alisae? You're sounding a bit... not quite yourself. Me? Nervous? Come now. I mean, it's not as though I haven't risked my life in ridiculous ways before. Well, maybe I am a little bit. Strangest thing, that. Completely out of character, even. Anyway, let's go. Right. In for a bit of a swim. That is a... Wait, that's something I actually cannot remember at all. But, actually, if I put on this one. Mount guide. Can you use mounts underwater, or is that something you needed to unlock? Sub-commands at the hotbar. There we go. Oh no, you can use... Okay. That speeds things up a little bit. Oh. Just gonna zoom out a little bit. Okay. Not having the same ability to control the... Oh. Okay. I'm going to change that. Not being able to adjust the camera is the same way I can on PC is a little awkward with... It's... Oh, that's the wrong one. I want to add it to this... that one. Oh, don't move. Oh, no, yeah. I haven't done any real grinding with Sorin except for leveling classes in the background. Because I'm sure no one was particularly interested in watching me grind dungeons to get Samurai to level 60. Oh. Oh, that's Lyse. I hope you didn't waste too much energy swimming here. Once the fighting starts, I doubt we'll have a moment to rest. No, I took the mana cutter. Much easier. Assuming this is the right cave, it should lead us straight into the heart of the Isle of Zeki. Have you got a plan for once we get to the Isle? How about the two of us get the guards' attention while the third heads straight to the vault? Afterwards, the other two join them there, and together we make a stand. With our numbers, it's not feasible to do anything more complicated, I think. Fine by me. I like simple plans. I'll be one of the decoys then. You read my mind. I also had a mind to ask Sorin to be one, given his peerless martial prowess. That doesn't sound like a problem to me. Then it's settled. You two will make your way through the stronghold, creating as much chaos as possible. You know, have some fun. Meanwhile, I will attempt to locate the vault and gain entry with the ceremonial knife. When I am inside, I'll contact you via Link Pearl. Sounds like a plan. Right, come on, Sorin. We've got work to do. Okay. Into the island. I guess... There's shell-shocked plane. Though I loved this track the first time I arrived here in the game. Let's stay below until I get to the far side. Maybe surface here. Right. Oh. A little ledge there. Okay. And just cause chaos, right? That's the plan. Right. Okay, no one seems to be coming off that. Was I too quick about it? Maybe need to give them more time to sound an alarm or something? Right. This looks unavoidable. Oh, I'd already start combo. Oh, no. That's the wrong order to do things in. Right. Yeah. Maybe go deeper in and cause problems there. They might be used to skirmishes on their front door if the Confederacy aren't friendly with them. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Oh yeah, if you weren't here for the beginning, you might have missed my minor announcement that I do have seem to be coming down with a chest infection of sorts that's been going around. It's not too bad at the minute, but if my voice starts getting hoarse by the end of this, that's probably the reason. Oh, no, I don't want... Why am I talking to... Oh, dear. That's a... How do I fix that? Here's the problem with using a control scheme I'm completely unfamiliar with. Oh, attack please. It's both better and worse, I'm thinking, using a controller. It feels like I can... Once I get the combinations down, it feels much smoother to perform everything. But there are some things, like selecting, that feel a little off. Lyse, how are you doing? You're a sight for sore eyes. I hope Alisae is alright too. Oh. Speak of the devil. Yeah, I think like targeting and menu navigation I found was a bit odd as well. Like particularly just during that quest where you have to use the lantern to find the Magatama. Sorin? Lyse, can you hear me? I found the vault. Head northwest. There's a passage leading deeper within. Hurry. Well, we've got orders. Okay. Oh, that's an aether current. Don't mind me, I'm just going to... This'll only take a moment. Wait until he's turned away. There we go. Don't bother their pets either. Okay, I don't think I'm getting past these guys without a fight. Oh. Did I select? No. Why are you not my target? Yeah, definitely targeting's one thing that I haven't adjusted to yet. Right. Okay, just deeper in. Why is there a high rank hunt mark here? That'll kill me if it sees me. Oh, Alisae. Sorry. Just give me a moment. Oh. Wrong one. Right. Right, we're all here. There you are. The entrance is straight ahead. Good timing, I might add. It sounds like the whole garrison is headed straight for us. Right. Well, that was part of the objective, right?
Thieves! Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures! You will pay for this sacrilege!
That's the spirit. Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Seize them!
We do seem to be a little bit cornered. That's not part of the plan.
In the world.
That's the maggot hammer.
Who hath made us whole?
Made who whole, excuse me?
Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes. A great kami of the sacred treasures. O great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations. Your faithful Kojin.
We, brought the rock. Which ones do? Just, bluff it, I guess. It was the rock that made you whole, right? That was, us who brought it.
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault?
Indeed. Yes, that was...
How auspicious!
That was always the plan.
End thee, son of man. Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen. And for their loyalty, we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Oh, perfect. A contest of wills. Just what we need.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day your wish shall be granted. Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm. All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos.
Is this what I think it is? It feels awfully like a summoning.
We are Susano, and in revelry do we rejoice.
That's a primal standing in front of us, right?
Yeah, that's
And
what
a
I'm
horde of
thinking.
angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment. Lyse, help me clear a path. Lead
Wait.
them to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Oh, I should have guessed this would be my job.
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
Right, I'll be back in a moment. The squelch of, right, this has become a little more problematic. Alisae? Strategy? That was not part of the plan. A Kojin primal was most definitely not part of the plan. Though I am sure there is a perfectly logical explanation involving the Aether stored in the treasures and the religious fervour with which the Kojin guard them, or something. A pity Alphino isn't here to provide it. And just when I thought our fortunes had changed, I swear, if Sorin and his people knew this might happen. No, somehow I doubt that. Even the Red seemed surprised by what happened. All rises and falls at the whim of capricious fortune, does it? Then the same goes for him. We have to defeat that primal. Right. Even if it wasn't us that caused it, well... that's what the Scions do, isn't it? As before, our numbers limit our options. I wish I could claim to have a brilliant plan, but I don't. All I have is a desperate one. Excuse me. Lyse, you and I will do our best to draw the Kojin away from the primal. We'll lead them on a wild dodo chase all over this isle. The rest of the plan, I'm afraid you can guess. I'm sorry, Sorin, I truly am, but neither of us can even approach Susano, much less hope to defeat him. Which means you're on your own. Right. Well, who knows? He does have an awful lot of adventure friends. Maybe some of them decided to take a fishing trip to the Far East, and are surprisingly close by. Yes, and I speak fluent Hingan. Come on, there's no point putting this off. Yeah, fishing trip close. You never know. The Adventurers Guild is widespread. I can always put a call in. Yeah. So, I guess I just ask if there's many people around at the Ruby Sea. And 9 minutes. Right. That's a... Part of me wanted to try taking on the Oni Yumemi, but I am also aware that is a very bad idea. I've tried fighting A-rank hunt marks when you're not the right level, and it doesn't go well. Oh, that's something. Did I unlock any new skills when I leveled up? I don't remember unlocking anything, but just in case. I'm 64 now. Any 64? Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, nothing until 6. Which, okay, just basic potency increase. Also, you don't have double crossbar? How... the double crossbar? How does that work? I just have this one. Oh. That was less than 9 minutes. But I'll take it. Oh, maybe there was a guild fishing trip in the area. First trial of Stormblood. Here we go. See, I'm not sure if I will keep using the controller. This was kind of... It was probably a bad idea to do this on stream in the first place. But, well, I am nothing if not a wellspring of bad ideas.
Let the rebels begin!
Oh, I'm present of completely wrong keys. Oh, that looks bad. Why am I... Oh. I cannot remember this Susanoo fight at all, to be honest. And...
The siege part for we alone!
Oh. Nope. Watch for that. And...
The siege part for we alone!
I mean, maybe it's rude to say, but Susanoo seems shorter than I remember. Oh. No, I know, I am aware later in the fight he does remedy that. Oh. Ravan.
The sea part for we alone.
Oh. Oh.
Our hearts sing in the chaos.
That's a sword. Right.
Wild and pure and forever free.
Okay. How do we... Oh, right, I guess break the sword before our tank gets us in too much trouble. Right, we did it. Nice job, guys. He's not finished, is he? One more time. That's the wrong one. Stand back. Ow. Ow.
Resilient souls, I salute you.
Okay.
Earth and stone at our beck and call.
Oh, what? This is a problem. Ow. Oh, cool. It's alright. I think Gilgamesh does it better. Right. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is... Oh, I'm locked onto the wrong person again. Right. Why did I use it here? And nearly another primal down. And I forgot for a moment why we're here. How do you... Okay. Right. Well, guess I never mind. We immediately get a flash, not a flashback. Meanwhile.
Nary a peep from the shellback, sir. That's enough to make one wonder.
The Red have sounded the alarm. The Isle of Zeki under attack. Fierce fighting in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders, and strange tales from deep within. All this the Red cannot ignore. Even now, they abandon their posts and flock to the Isle. The Guardians are powerless to stop them.
And the moment they find out they summoned a primal, well, yeah, it's another one on the Guardians' genocide list.
I'll be damned they did it. Well, Captain, wagers notwithstanding, I dare say we will not have a better opportunity to drive the Imperials from Asari and rescue our men. On the other hand, naught was put in writing, but if your mind is made up, then that is that. I should add that if you were to change your mind, none would gainsay your decision, nor think you beholden to your past. Nor would anyone begrudge you a spot of revenge into the bargain. Like the little miss said, we knew this day would come.
Isari may be a rotting husk, but at least the tavern keeper never watered down his drinks.
Well said for a temperate man.
The way his hair clips through the mask is a bit...
Hear me, comrades! We made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Guardians that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy. All that is theirs is ours for the taking, and take it we shall. We will strip them of everything they hold dear.
Oh.
This one is iron. My hands will break before he speaks.
Kami, give me strength. Are you good at anything? I had hoped this might prove more productive than blind inquiries, but I see you are determined to waste my time. Very well. Line them up. Kill one for every question he refuses to answer.
Hurt them, and you will get naught from me.
You have given me precisely that thus far, so what have I to lose? Mark me, samurai. I will find Lord Hien, be it with your help or with your heads.
Come! You will pay for that!
They've come to save us! And this after I took such pains to cow them. Even pirates have their pride, I suppose. Enough to march to their deaths, no less. Oh, the stupidity of it all. It truly is a sickness. I shall just have to lance the boil. Drain them of every last trace of honor and compassion. Every last drop.
My lady, I'm going outside.
Ooh.
The Kami are not finished with you yet.
Is that time, is he still talking about Yotsuyu, or is... Oh.
There's no end to them. They just keep coming.
Then we must be doing something right. We have to hold out for as long as we can. He's counting on us.
Susanoo is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
Alisae? Lyse? Mission accomplished.
Is it true? Did you defeat him?
Well, yeah.
Well, in that case, how do you fancy helping us keep the Kojin occupied until the Confederacy make their move?
What's that?
Speak of the devils, that's coming from Isari.
I think we've done all
Good
we
or
can.
bad?
Let's withdraw and make for the village.
Right, that sounds like a plan.
Right. Although, they don't seem keen to let us go.
Well, when was it ever easy? Okay. Alisae?
Hear me, Kojin of the Red. We have no quarrel with you, only your Imperial masters.
This might be a little late for...
No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
You dare speak to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief! Attack!
We've done a lot here, but... we didn't steal anything. Did we?
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her, she can handle herself.
I can believe that. Right. Off for another swim.
I can't let you take all the glory, can I?
Yeah, to be fair, she kind of was... Yeah, and Alphino got a bit in kind of the later half of Realm Reborn as well. Alisae was, with the exception of the times you meet her during the, like, peace conference? Not a peace conference, the memorial services. And the coils of Bahamut, like, she does nothing until she's not involved in any major plot until Stormblood. I don't think. Well, I suppose it's the. Oh, which ones was it? Yeah. Yeah. Pretty nice as well for most of the Doma arc. You do get kind of as well. Yeah, I think it does. It makes your reunion in Heavensward, I feel, hit a bit better. If you having done the coils, because there is still that. At the very least, it's not just she doesn't have just second-hand knowledge of you. You can understand there's more of a reason for her specifically to want to talk to you. Well, I think you can go back and watch the cutscenes in the Neverending Journey. That's what the book's called in the inrooms, isn't it? Which let you like watch back the cutscenes for quests, and you can have it match up with your current quest completion. It just feels it makes a bit more. It just feels like it makes a bit more sense because before she seemed like very keen to speak to the Warrior of Light specifically, despite having never met them. At least like when the Warrior of Light was the Warrior of Light. See anything, Lyse, while we're there? I think we're safe. I didn't see any Kojin following us. Wait here, I'm going back for Alisae. Well, if you're going back to help, then I'm not quite happy just sitting around waiting. No, absolutely not. She stayed behind so that you could escape. Even I know that. I was the one who dragged you all into this. It was my fight, not yours. I knew that from the start, but I also knew I couldn't do it alone. But I've asked too much and let too much happen to you all. I have to make this right. And I have to do it on my own. Lyse, so let me go, please. I'm asking you as a friend. I have to help her. I'm not letting you... You can start by finding me a towel and some bandages. Alisae! What? Why are you looking at me like that? I said I was going to distract him, not make it a heroic and ultimately futile last stand. Who does that anyway? For the love of... This is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself. And me. Shut up and let me have this. Right. That wasn't so bad, was it? Now then, we need to hurry back to Asari. Right. Gosetsu is still waiting. Hopefully. Well, there's not seen any guards about the place. Lyse? I don't see any soldiers. Do you think the Confederacy drove them off? I'll hope so. But I guess we'll find out. Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's nothing that won't heal. You should go after Lyse. If you're sure, Alisae. If Lyse went that way, I'll maybe check if there's anyone other side of the village. Oh. Wait a moment. Sir, can I help at all? Is everything alright?
Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure that we would all be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. I never thought I would see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid.
So the Confederacy did make it here. And, well, from the sounds of it, it worked. Sir, are you okay? Oh, you're not an Imperial. Is it over? I believe so. What happened? Kami be praised. I was certain she would have us all killed and burn Asari to the ground, or kill us after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch. Are you sure you're going to be okay there, sir? We had heard stories about the viceroy, but this was the first time any of us had seen her in the flesh. And I should be glad if I never see her again. You look after yourself there, sir. Oh. That is a point onto who does that anyway. Lyse, Papalimo, Thancred, Y'shtola. Excuse me, sir. I'm guessing from you being here that things are going well? I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Doman Catchers. Oh. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fishermen and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart to have had to bury him. Oh, and if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. So, it went well. The captives were freed and... no word about Gosetsu yet. I wonder where... Oh, there's Lyse over there. Okay. Yeah, Papalimo. That still hit me quite hard the first time. Papalimo's sacrifice, given that my starting village was Gridania, and I kind of had... I don't know why, I've always, for Joseph, kind of had that attachment to not just Gridania and the Order of the Twin Adder, but Lyse and Papalimo, because they're the ones you meet from the beginning. Back already? What have you learned? Well, plan seems to have went well. The captain's still here, at the tavern. At the tavern, you say? In that case, we should find Lyse and speak with him together. Yeah. It's a bit sad, but I kind of get the reasoning for it. Well, like, at least it's... The reason why is acceptable enough. Oh, Gosetsu.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Just a little. Something,
Gosetsu!
primal, something.
You're alive. You're...
Oh.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
Are
The
you...
fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Kojin reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions, and without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add. Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Right. Be careful about that. We're trying to do what we can, but...
Nor you. Our fates are intertwined now. If you fall, so do we.
Right.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyu did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
Right. We'll be on our toes.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
I do try. It's only happened once, I think. Oh. Not that I can really... Excuse me. Not that I can really always expect Heidelin to save me like that. How are you holding up, Gosetsu? You did well, Sorin. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. The honor's all mine. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yansha and my countrymen await. There is a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me! Right. Actually, where's Aquila? Sorry, something I need to do. I believe it is in system configuration. Don't play that music. The Chocobo, the Chocobo theme I can get a bit... sometimes it's a bit too much, I find. I like having the area music more. There have been a lot of meanwhile cutscenes recently.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyu,
Pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to here. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything! Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release. There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Kojin could not satisfy me half so well as a single Doma. And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
I don't think it's too long before we see that sword again. Oh. Ninta Yansha. So this is...
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha. Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day. Life, liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
here we are. We actually made it. Gosetsu? What's the plan from here? Yes, this is far enough. Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Yansha and what became of her. Of what lies beyond that great wall at the heart of Doma. And we should be glad to hear it. But is it wise for us to have this conversation here, on the road, out in the open? Once your caution would be warranted, but no longer. Zenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotsuyu to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages in search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yansha. What need for the leash when the dog is broken? The village of Namai lies to the west. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution. Right. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh. Well, I guess you have unfriendly wildlife wherever you go. Did I miss? I missed an attack, didn't I? Alright. Let's go, Akila. And try and keep things quiet. Everything okay, Lyse? It seems peaceful enough to me. Oh. Let's see you around, Money. Have a nice day. Oh. That was... I think I'm late responding to that one. Oh, no, can I select? There we go. Gosetsu. There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmons. Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes. And, for a mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent. That's definitely one bright side. Let no man claim that I'm reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Sorin, venture closer if you would, and confirm that there are no soldiers lurking about. Right. Okay. I suppose Gosetsu's face is maybe more recognized around here. Right. Don't think I'm seeing any soldiers so far.
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Yeah, me neither. Seems to be clear enough. Nice hiding, Gosetsu.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
I'm going too.
Do we stay back and see how it goes?
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Well... I guess we're not doing this quietly.
Lord Gosetsu, can we preserve your right? He lives.
This seems not, positive.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so? Ah, but of course, you fear me a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Of all the times for him to turn up. Has the old fool lost his mind?
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shay.
What you going on about? Actually, never mind, just come with me, now!
So, this doesn't seem... I guess we've got more work to do than I thought we might. I don't know who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Alisae of Namai, a farmer, like my father before me, and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Kyan's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Ha 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 ha! Is that what this is all about? I am hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought, and they died, every last one, and then the Imperials came looking for more. Because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again. Never again, do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he knows that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doma Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north of Namai, by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. Right. Yeah. Not quite what we were Lyse? You okay? Oh, this must be the spring. I wonder if there's a reason she's hanging back. Oh. Why did it stop? Okay. And there I was, thinking our swimming days were behind us. Gosetsu? This spring? This way, this way! We must dive into the water! Have no fear, Sorin. It is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. Well, yeah, I mean, right now I don't think I need to hold my breath. for long at all. Right. How does... Okay, this is something I didn't learn how to do on console. Oh, that's easy. Right. This way, I guess. And this must be the other side. Oh. Oh. Are you doing okay there, Gosetsu? How invigorating! Congratulations, my friends! You are come to the House of the Fierce. Right. Hello, sir. You are Sorin Sherwood, are you not? We were told of your coming. Heroes of yours, sir. We of the Doma Liberation Front are honored to receive you. If you would be so good as to follow me. Of course. This is the Doma Liberation Front. It's... I don't know what I was expecting, but this is a... It's...
This is the House of the Fierce. But there are so few of them.
Yeah, that.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are a stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
That's... Yugiri!
Yugiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here.
Right. Fortuitous. Actually, it's... So... Now we're here.
The Empire's crimes are all too familiar. Lyse, my heart goes out to your people.
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lyse, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Hear, hear. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Kojin, who perished during the rebellion. When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did, until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
O boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say. If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head. Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
The words of one made to wear the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, 'twould be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
Right, so... see, this is going to be a little more complicated than I'd thought at first. Alisae? Excuse me. As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aephorite. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it is hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but mayhap with my brother's help. Right. Yeah, it's certainly beyond my abilities. Lyse? You should hear this, Sorin. He was just telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. Hello. What you have to understand is that it was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12th never even took the field. It was Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we'd ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. One moment we were pressing home our advantage, the next we were surrounded and at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey. Alone and unarmed, he beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. One by one my comrades charged. Fearless and unflinching, he would dance amidst their blades for time, and then draw close as if to embrace. One after another. He made us watch. Do you understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there was any joy in it. Nor just... oh, that was Lyse speaking, wasn't it? I wasn't reading the speaker. Nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted. But on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirits. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience. He desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it. A hunt without end. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left. He left, muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons at least held his interest, for he took a fallen samurai sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded Far Eastern blades. He is said to be fascinated by ones with storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. I wonder if taking up a katana was maybe a bad move in the grand scheme of things. In the fight against Xenos. It's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords? We all feel the same, but, my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong, and the strong become the heroes of the tale. We were not strong enough. It is not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path has but one end. Right. Yeah. Suppose that's in the end why I've walked all the paths I have. But always to become that little bit stronger. Gosetsu, how are you holding up? Oh. May I have a brief respite as an order? Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat that villain old age. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I can see that may seem somewhat lacking. But it has been a haven these past 10 years to all who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure the hour of our liberation was at hand. But Xenos soon put paid to that, with the aid of Yotsuyu and the secrets she sold. So that's Yotsuyu's way in all this. I'd heard she was a spy, but... Yugiri? How are things with you? Sorin, I do hope you have taken this opportunity to rest and recover. I've just been, catching up with everyone, learning a bit more, I guess. It is well that you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand his true nature. As the Alamican resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so, perhaps, given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in the wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few, and our enemies legion. We are weak, and they strong. Yet with your help, I believe there is little we cannot achieve. I only hope the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause. These all feel... I realize... That's going very much towards being Xenos' friend. No. We'll get through this, Yugiri. I've run into plenty of problems so far in my time as an adventurer, and in the end, it's always come out for the better. Aye, that it will. With the hero of Eorzea on our side, we cannot lose. Maybe wouldn't go that far, but... Right. Well, I think that's as good a place as any to finish up for this stream. I'll be back on Friday with more of Sorin's journey. I'll be carrying on into Namai, and I'm not familiar. I can't remember the story enough to know whether it'll be a case of I'll be getting to the Azam Step next stream. I feel possibly not. I feel, if I remember correctly, there's like actually a fair bit of story here in the first half of Yangsha. But yeah, that will be on Friday, and then more Nier Automata on Saturday. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed, and well, until next time, have a great evening and good night.